And we are
Are
live.
live. Yes.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on the time zone that you're watching us from. For me, is good evening, and I am grateful to God for this wonderful Thursday evening, the Thursday of our webinar. And we hope that you watched the webinar and you're still making your decision to join us in this business. This is going to be very short, and so I want to give my guest, McKenna, a chance to introduce herself and then we can continue. McKenna, introduce yourself to our audience.
Oh, wow. Wow. Thank you so much, Lois. My name is McKenna. I was born and raised in Kenya, but I live here in Nebraska, USA. I am a mom of three, a digital business owner, and a mentor. And I thank God for His grace, for His faithfulness, and for the opportunity to be here. I don't take it for granted. I just want to thank God. Sometimes you plan things, and when they happen, at least we have something to give thanks to God. Otherwise, I'm so much grateful to be here.
Okay, thank you so much, McKenna. I am your host for tonight, and I am Lois, originally from Kenya, born and raised in Kenya, but currently I live in Oregon, USA, together with my family. I'm a legal assistant by profession, mother, a digital business owner, and mentor. And I'm happy to be sharing the same platform with soon to be a coach, Pastor McKenna. Yeah,
Yeah.
it makes me, they say surround yourself with those people that have that power to make you stay on your course and you tap into their blessings. So I'm grateful to share that platform with her. And today, our topic is going to be about breaking the cycle, because we know that in life, it's not only in business, but in life, there are those cycles that we have always been, and at times it becomes very hard to break them for reasons best known to us, or maybe for some reasons I'm not so sure why we keep staying there. And the cycles might not be for our own benefit or for the benefit of anybody, they're just making us stay in the same situation. And so we felt that it was good for us to talk about what we can do, or some of the things that we can put in place for us to be able to break the cycles, or some of the patterns that we formed along the way, or some of the things that come when we are doing some of the things that we do in our lives. And so to start off, I want to ask McKenna, my guest, when she first became aware that a certain pattern kept repeating itself. McKenna, when
Mhm.
is that you became aware that there was a certain pattern that kept repeating itself? It might be in your normal life, or maybe in your business life, or in anything that you're doing, and you feel that this is a pattern that keep repeating and I have to break it. So when did you become aware of that?
Mhm, mhm. Well, let me say, for me, it has been a struggle. I can say I am very ambitious person, and I have ideas. I always like planning my things, but the fear, the patterns, the fear of starting new things. For me, it was really a challenge for me. It was something that was repeating itself. I would say, hey, I will do this next month. How do this next month? Oh, and I was never consistent in doing anything until I discovered that a few years back. But still, this business has really helped me to unlearn the patterns that kept me stuck for a long time. So I would say that I was there. I was holding myself back in so many ways due to fear. That is one. And that doubt, excuses that kept me from taking action. And I also want to say, even in this business, I want to say that I was stuck because of fear of scammers, fear of what next for me, what will people say. I was stuck. Even after starting the business, for sure, I was stuck. for 1 year. For 1 year, like 1 year and 2 months, until I was able to unlearn whatever I had told myself. You see, sometimes, Lois, we tell ourselves a lot of things. Those lies, they are good lies of comfort, and they can keep you in the comfort zone for a long time. So, for me, this digital online business, as the mindset of it, breaking the cycle through this business, has really helped me to stay motivated, and to just have that faith centered life, where I'm like, yeah, God is with me, and I can overcome. The ones of affirmation that I say every morning, those ones have really helped me to stay focused, and to be able, I can say I'm not yet there. It's a journey, it's a process, but I can say I am better than where I was. Otherwise, fear and doubt and worries, those are some of the things that I was stuck. I was stuck on. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, McKenna, for those nuggets. Yeah, each one of us, we have fear. That is one of, I think fear is one of the things that make us stuck in a certain circle for a very long time. Because I would say, even me, McKenna, I was there, and I was a very fearful. One of the things I was very fearful is because I wasn't really a social media person, and I was really wondering whether I can I remake. And I also had that belief that or rather let's say I believe in the limitation that I'd put on myself, that I I cannot do this. I cannot come out in the camera. I'm a very introvert person. I don't think I can do that. But that is just a pattern, or rather a cycle that I was used to. And I needed to break it for me to move ahead. That is what I learned. And the minute you break that, you move step by step and you get near to your goal. That is what we are talking about. So if you're watching us, please put it in the comment section and let us know where you're watching us from, or if you'll be watching the replay, also let us know where you're watching from. Thank you. So, McKenna, as we continue, I
Mm-hmm.
want you to talk to our audience. Now that you discovered that pattern, and you've told us you kind of have broken it, although you're still there. It's a learning process and you're getting there, because it takes time, but you're almost there breaking it. What does freedom look like for you on the other side of this cycle after you've broken the cycle? So, what does that freedom look like for you?
I can say that the freedom, there's nothing good like freedom. And especially after you've broken up a pattern that you're used to, there is that enjoyment, there is that peace, there is growth. Obviously, there's growth in terms of your social life, in terms of finances, in terms of health, in terms of everything all around you. There is that bit of like you enjoying who you are, because sometimes the world is like, oh, play it safe. You have to be very careful. Yeah, don't risk it too much. But you see, when you are free from the cycle, remember the other day we talked about the chain. When you have that pattern, there's that breaking of the cycle. There's like that pattern, things that keep on happening to you, to your life today. Oh yeah, my grandmother was like this. Oh, my great grandmother went through this. Can you imagine those cycles? Some of the things that you're always tying yourself. It's just like a rope you're tying your hands, you're tying your arms, you're tying your legs, and you're just like every day that rope is like tightening in your body, in your mind, and you're not able to. Can you imagine when that chain is broken? There's that you can breathe the fresh air. There is a your mind is renewed, your strength is renewed, and you're just like a new creature. And that means new ideas, new growth. There's a lot of things that happens after that chain of cycle is broken in someone's life. Nothing can tie you alone, because when you're free, you're free. And remember, as the Bible says, once you know the truth, it set you free. Once you're set free, Nothing can hinder you again. You're just a free person. So for me, I can say that my life has changed in so many ways. The chains of limitation. I am just stepping out there with purpose. I have seen that my life now has a purpose. There is prosperity, one step at a time. I can say, once your mindset is able to break free, the rest for us, Lois, even in terms of business, even in terms of your life, even as a parent, as a mom, once you're free, you have that, your mind is able to break that chain, then you're free in so many ways. You realize, you feel like you're more enough, and you start believing in yourself, and there's no hurdle, no chain, nothing can hinder you, because you're able to beat those old habits, those old patterns in your life, and no more going back in cycles. Because yeah, there's a lot that happens. The freedom comes with a lot of things: growth, learning. There is a lot that comes with it. So for me, that's where I feel I am right now, and still I'm expecting more.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you so much. Thank you so much, McKenna. Yes, for those nuggets that you've shared. Once you attain that freedom of your mindset, everything flows. Because I think we say that 80% of what we achieve, the success we achieve, is through our mindset. Because when we have that limitation mindset, we can hardly achieve not so much. So let's set ourselves free. And especially, I want to say for those who are migrants that we've come here, we do double shift, we do multiple jobs. We have to break that cycle so that we can get that time freedom, financial freedom, and that freedom that you need of peace of mind, not knowing that all what you have to do is work and work and work without anything else. And the reason why I'm putting that across is because we are not only coming here to talk about breaking a cycle, we just want you to tell you that there is a business that has helped us break the cycle, because we used to live paycheck to paycheck. But through this business, that is no longer the vicious cycle that we are in. We are in a different cycle where payday is any day in our lives, because that is what our business does for us. And as we go by, we'll tell you how, if you need to plug in, how you need to plug in into a business. So, McKenna, to go to our last question before we say goodbye to our viewers, is my last question for you that I would like you to talk to our viewers is: what is one small step someone who is watching us right now, or somebody will be watching this replay later, today or any other day, can take to begin breaking their own cycle?
Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, so the first thing to do is, you just need to be aware. What I can say is aware. Be aware of yourself. Just a minute. Yes. So, just a minute. No, I'll talk to you. Okay. All right. Thank you. Yeah. So, sorry for that noise. Yeah, there's something that I've seen which is not really good. I wanted to take care of that.
Okay.
Yeah. So you just need to be aware. Do you know awareness is something that is very crucial? Awareness. Are you aware of where you are? Because if you're not aware of where you are, then you cannot move forward. You're not able to break that cycle you're talking about. You're talking about paycheck to paycheck. Until I was aware that I needed change in my life and I needed to break that cycle, that is the time I was able to move. That means awareness is very, very, very important. Is very, very important. Being aware of where you want to go, if you're listening to me or to us, that's very important. You need to ask yourself, why do you want to move? What is the purpose of you wanting to move? How do you feel like you're in that pattern and you want to change it? Because the choice is yours. We are here talking to you every day. There's nothing we can do. We are only giving information, but it is up to you to choose and to decide. Hey, for me, I will stop comparing myself. I move out of fear in my life. This is the way I want to go. And that's why we're always saying, if you really want your financial freedom, social freedom, to enjoy whatever we're enjoying right now, signing up or checking out this business is the first thing that you can do to begin your journey to freedom. Yeah, so that's what I can say for now, Royce.
Okay, thank you so much, McKenna. Yeah, you see, you have to be aware. And if you feel that you need to do something different, that is one of the ways that you are aware, because you've been doing that same thing for quite a long time, but nothing has changed. So it is the first step what you need to do. And I'll tell you this: once you've made that awareness and you're aware, yes, this is something that I've been doing for 10 years and it hasn't served me right. Oh, it does. I just have to keep on living paycheck to paycheck, paying bills and paying bills. There is more to life than paying bills. There is more to life than that. There is more that I can do with my life. And remember, life is meant to be enjoyed, not to be endured. Because the minute you just keep living that cycle of just one job to another, one shift to another, you have no time to enjoy yourself. You have no time for that freedom that we are talking about. So,
Mm,
if you feel that you want to change your life, you want to change the way you have been doing things before, you can see our website, they are clearly written on our screens. And or what you have to do, you go to our website, register with your name and email address. And once you've registered with your name and email address, watch our free information session, or rather our free webinar. And after watching it, decide whether you want to move to the next step. And the next step is where you pay the 149 USD and see, you get to see the companies that you have partnered with, and also get to see different options or different packages on how you can start plugging into this business, because it's up to you to decide how you want to start this business. Remember, we are talking about a business here. We are not talking about a job, and there's going to be some investment. That is what you have to do. And I want to put a caution: our system works on very high integrity. So you may feel that you want McKenna, and then the next day you feel, no, I should have registered with Lloyds. It doesn't work like that. So if you decide to register with McKenna, stick with McKenna, because if you try to register with me, it doesn't work. The system will not notice and it will not go through. So the best way, make a decision, because that's why we come here, to enlighten you, to give you the information, just like the way somebody gave us the information, so that you can make an informed decision. We are not here to coerce you. We are just here to give you the information, and you, for you to digest it and use it for your own benefit. And remember, they always say information is power, but it loses its powerful if it is not used very well. So we can come here day in, day out, tell you, but you still feel that fear is holding you back. You don't want to take that leap of faith, and you're fearing something that you do not even know what it is all about. So the best thing I would recommend is get in. The webinar, we are giving it for you for free, and the 149 is refundable. So get in, try to have a look exactly what we are talking about, so that when you are having fear, you can be saying, I'm having fear of ABCD, not saying I'm just having fear of something you really have no idea how it works. This business has been working for so many people, and it is working for us. And so I believe it can work for you. So, what I'll tell you, The time to take action is now and not tomorrow. Although the best time was 10 years ago, but the best time to do that is now. So from us, it's goodbye and God bless you until we meet again. For those who will be watching the replay, kindly let us know where you'll be watching us from. Bye bye and God bless you.
God bless you.